Hello everyone, this is Chaplain Sung Kim. I'm Deputy Command Chaplain in the 6th Readiness Division. I pray you are well. Jesus said in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 7 verses 13 to 14, "Enter through the narrow gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the road that leads to destruction. And many enter through it, but small is the gate and narrow the road that leads to life, and only a few find it." Do you remember Robert Frost's famous poem, The Road Not Taken? The poem ends with these familiar words. "Somewhere, ages and ages hence, two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and that was made all the difference." We experienced how life is difficult during COVID-19 crisis. However, as I told you so many times, real life means accepting responsibility, facing our problems rather than avoiding them, and doing the necessary hard work of life. Unhealthy people avoid these things. They take the broad way, and in the end, they actually experience more suffering than if they had taken the narrow way, the difficult way of the road less traveled. I bring here one example. Take the case of Runaway Bride Jennifer Wilbanks, the 32-year-old medical assistant. She did not want to face the pressure of a big wedding with 600 guests and 28 attendants. So instead of calling it off, she made up a story that she had been abducted by two people in a van. Yeah, it was a lie. So now, instead of facing the pressure of a wedding, she has embarrassed herself in front of the whole nation and facing fines and possible jail time for filling a false police report. What makes life difficult is that the process of confronting and solving problem is a painful one, and we do everything we can do to avoid the pain. Discipline is the basic set of tools we require to solve life's problems. Without discipline, we can solve nothing. With only some disciplines, we can solve only some problems. I'm talking about maturity. Maturity is when you smile in spite of pain inside. Maturity is when you show you are strong in front of the world. Maturity is when you realize your responsibility. In the difficult thing that you are now facing, you will have to do difficult things in order to get out of the situation. You may have to make a decision that is painful. You have been avoiding it for a long time, but your life has become more difficult by avoiding it, not less. It is a time to get up and do something. Never give up. We can go through this together. Whenever we feel overwhelmed by the chaos and difficulty of life, we can turn to God in prayer for strength and courage for confronting the problem. May God bless you and keep you in His loving care. Have a blessed day, blood and fire.